Before I break it down all for you in this particular video, I want you to take a listen at Meghan Markle, not Meg, what she said about the British family. Take a listen.
It's not new to see this undercurrent of racism and certainly unconscious bias.
If they can compare what the experience that I went through was similar to what has been shared with us. Kate was called Waity Katie, waiting to marry William. While I imagine that was really hard, and I can't picture what that felt like. This is not the same. And if a member of his family will comfortably say, we've all had to deal with things that are rude. Rude and racist are not the same.
Okay, rude and racist, they're not the same. Now, I have some shocking news report that I want to share with you first before I play the rest of this clip, and then I have another one to share with you. But this is what is being reported. Analysts discussing the significant news that Sperry and Nutmeg are planning to return to UK after 6 years in the United States. The pair explored the motivations behind this move and the potential implications for the royal family. While official sources initially suggested this might be a temporary move or a return without royal duties, royal commentators emphasized that the speed and coordinated nature of the press release suggests a major development. In other words, royal commentators, experts, analysts, they're saying, wait a second. Before you jump to any conclusion that they're going to be moving back to UK and be a happy family, wait a second, because there is something else happening. And that is, experts are convinced that there is more to it and that a divorce may have already happened and Harry gets to keep the kids for now as per the settlement. This is officially a talk that royal commentators, observers, they're tossing, and they are, again, as I said, very much convinced that this is what really happened. It is not just a simple move back to UK. It is not a Meghan as it was a Megxit. It is a Meghan. No, it's not looking like very civilized way of Meghan. Royal commentators suggest that King Charles is keen to welcome Harry back, potentially as part of an effort to repair the hole at the heart of the royal family. However, this creates a complex situation for William, who remains in a difficult position regarding his brother's return. Observers analyze whether this move is driven by the collapse of the couple's business projects in the US, financial pressures, or a strategic move for Harry regarding the protection of his children. Experts acknowledge significant public skepticism, citing a history of misleading information from the Sussex's press office. In other words, whatever Meghan and Harry they are saying, these experts, analysts, royal commentators, they are not taking it literally as it is, okay? Because they know that the Sussex squad and their press team can mislead. They can manipulate public opinion. They can do so many horrendous things. So before we jump to any conclusion, we must take a pause and ask ourselves this very important question: why all of a sudden, in such a speed, they have made this decision to go back to UK? Why? Is it for the sake of the kids? Is it that Harry or Nutmeg all of a sudden cares about Harry's feelings, that he is missing his family, that he needs to go back? I cannot in my wildest dream imagine that she will allow the kids to be admitted in UK school. I cannot. There has to be more to it. Something is going on big time. It is, again, as I said, so many people are saying, experts, that they have already divorced, and according to the settlement, he's going to take the kids to UK for a temporary period of time before he will bring them back, and she will go and visit them occasionally. She is not accompanying Harry in this move. In the initial phase, she's not going back to UK with Harry. Why? Is it not a family move? No, it is not a family move. It is a divorce settlement move, guys. Now, experts note that the public will have clarity in the coming days as the move progresses. Now, analysts maintain that this development validates their ongoing reporting about the deep divisions within the monarchy and the king's desire to assert control, despite the potential for further instability for the institution. Okay, let me actually go back to some of these points in a second, but I just want to focus on this particular video clip that I played. In this video clip, you can clearly see her intent to never go back to UK. She was a victim. She blames the press, she blames the family, she blames everyone, and she was absolutely spot on. In this interview, she did not lie. The fact that she hates the monarchy, she did not lie. Why would this same person all of a sudden would want to embrace the monarchy, the family, and the country that she hates from top to bottom? I want you to take a listen a little bit more what she's saying here.
I can't picture what that felt like. This is not the same. And if a member of his family will comfortably say, we've all had to deal with things that are rude. Rude and racist are not the same. Rude.
So again, the accusation was very blunt, very direct, that the family, the monarchy, they are not just rude, but they are absolutely racist. And of course, that made Prince William to come out and clarify and explain and defend the monarchy by saying we are no racist family.
Rude and racist are not the same. Rude and racist are not the same.
You accuse members of your family of racism. You don't even,
The British press said that.
Right.
Did Meghan ever mention that they're racist?
She said there were troubling comments about
There was concern about his skin color.
Right. So all the time he was defending his wife, and all the time we had proof there was no defense, because she made it very clear that the family was racist, and then all of a sudden he denies that no, she did not say that. Take a listen.
Press said that.
Right.
It's the press that said that. Like that should not be your response. Your response should be no, they are not racist. No, we did not say that. Instead he said, oh no, the press said that. What do you mean by the press said that? So you agree with them? Well, looks like for the time being, for that moment, few seconds, looks like, yeah, he agreed with the press that yes, the monarchy, his own family members, they are racist. Take a listen one more time.
Rude and racist are not the same.
You accuse members of your family of racism. You don't even,
The British press said that.
Right.
Did Meghan ever mention that they're racist?
She mentioned not just once or twice, but on multiple occasions she mentioned that they're racist.
Did Meghan ever mention that they're racist?
She said there were troubling comments about
there was concern about his skin color.
Right. Wouldn't you describe that as essentially racist?
Rude and racist are not the same.
Undercurrent of racism and certainly unconscious bias.
So again, they think, they actually believe that we're a bunch of morons watching and we don't understand what they're saying, the language. No, we do. And what we understand is that they are very clear in what they say, and that is that the monarchy, they are racist and that they should not ever go back. But guys, again, this is coming from Nutmeg. And now I want to play another part of this video commentary. Take a listen at this one.
I said to her, I remember this very clearly, that this is about race. And Meg said, Mommy, I don't want to hear that. I said, well, you may not want to hear it, but this is what's coming down the pike.
At that time, I wasn't thinking about how race played a part in any of this. I genuinely didn't think about it.
Within that first...
Again, her mom, Doria, she said that this is all about race. Take a listen.
I said to her, I remember this very clearly, that this is about race. And Meg said, Mommy, I don't want to hear that. I said, well, you may not want to hear it, but this is what's coming down the pike.
Wow.
At that time, I wasn't thinking about how race played a part in any of this. I genuinely didn't think about it.
Within that first week that it became public knowledge, the first story was Harry's new girl, almost in brackets, straight out of Compton.
So again, guys, the writings are on the wall, and Harry believes we should not see it, or that we are seeing something that is wrong, or that is not being mentioned. Nothing. The divorce is confirmed. One guy, one person, or one individual from the family wants to go back to UK, no matter what his wife said, and on the other hand, she is always accusing them of being racist. So we do not see a reconciliation. We do not see an unification, even between Harry and Meghan, in regards to their marriage. So one person is moving, Harry, the other person is not moving, and that is herself, Meghan. Therefore, it is quite obvious something is big going on. in their marital life, and that I personally believe that they are separated, and it is also possible they're divorced. I'll give you guys more updates, sub comments here.